Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike here at Imperial Tropicals. Happy Black Friday. Hopefully, a lot of you guys are taking advantage of our sale. If you guys don't know, right now we have the flash sales going on. I believe we should be on our third flash sale right now. And let me see what fish is going to be. I have it written down here. Got a lot going on today, guys. The sale, well, we're real busy in the office. We're real busy on the floor getting all these fish ready. I am just trying to stay afloat. We're super busy. All right, let's see. Right now, okay, so our digital gift cards are 25% off right now. So that's our current flash sale. Just so you guys know, if you aren't familiar how we usually do the flash sales, usually they go for 1 hour, and after that 1 hour, the flash sale ends. Usually at that time, we take those items off of our website, but this year we're just leaving them up for simplicity's sake. So the flash sale item will still be up on the website, but you aren't going to get that flash sale price. The price will you'll see the price. It'll be the regular price and then 15% off, which would be just the entire website price. So just watch out. Make sure you're within the hour that item is on sale if you're wanting to buy that item, because it's still going to say flash sale, but the price will only show the 15% off instead of the flash sale price. So for every fish, that's going to be different. For example, the electric blue Jack Dempsey, that was our first flash sale. That was at 50% off. Now it's only at 15% off. So just keep an eye out for that. Don't want any confusion, and we don't want anybody to accidentally purchase it thinking it's 50% off. But what you're paying is that price at the bottom. So let me turn you guys around. Is there any fish that are on sale that you guys want to see? Let me know. I am solo today. We don't have Carly, so it might take me a little bit to find that fish. But I do have my personal phone where I can look up inventory and locations. It's just going to take me a second. But as usual, the peacock and hap tank is looking fire. The fish are begging for food. And just, it's so clear. Our Derek in the office, he takes care of this tank. He does a fantastic job. So shout out to Derek. Guys, if you're emailing them this week in the office, please be very patient. We're getting a lot of emails, and we're going to get even more emails during this time with the Black Friday sale. Also, if you're making a bunch of orders due to flash sales, or maybe you're just having multiple orders throughout the weekend, please make sure after all said and done, you email us with all of your order numbers so we can combine all your orders to ship together. If you don't, we can't guarantee that we'll catch it and ship your orders together. We do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen, but please, please, please email us with your order numbers and we can combine them, ship them together. If you don't tell us that, though, there is the possibility we miss it. Mr. Collapsia, are we having any Black Friday sales on the Oscars? I don't believe we have any Oscars that are going to be on any additional sale other than 15% off. Hello, Denise. Happy Friday. Happy Black Friday. Hopefully, you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Happy Friday. Happy holiday, Irving, Lynn. So how's everybody doing? Is there any fish you guys want to see that might be on sale? Can we see the 4.5-inch blue flash hat? We can. I'm going to leave my papers behind, guys. Right here. I'm not going to leave them behind, because if I do, I'm going to need them. So blue flash hat, 4.5-inch. Let me look it up. Just give me 1 second. I'll set you guys up over here. Here are some blue flash hats. Let me see if these are the 4.5-inch blue flash. All right, let me see. The 4 to 5-inch male blue hat, blue flash are in J63. That is these right here. So guys, I walk right to the correct tank. So This is just some of them. We have a lot more of these. We have some with the gold on the head, some that are more white. Most of them are more white. Actually, it's about 50-50. Some have the yellow gold on the top, and some are white on the top. So those are the blue flash. Let's see. Yeah, Nick made an order right before the Black Friday sale. Oh, Nick, I'm sorry to hear that. So, happy Friday, Odell. Will there be any fish that are on flash sales that aren't aggressive cichlids? I believe most of them this year are not aggressive cichlids. Let me look. I'm not going to tell you guys all of them. I'm not going to tell you guys any, but let me look. I'll give you an idea of what they could be. Let me just pull it up on my paperwork really quick. Let's see. All right, guys. So the next fish that's gonna be on flash sale is not a very aggressive fish, and let's just say it's one of our, if not our best-selling fish. So for you guys who follow us, watch us pretty much every Friday, you should know which fish that could be. It's gonna be one of two fish. So that's not an overly aggressive fish. At 2 o'clock, we have a schooling fish that's going to be as a flash sale item. At 4 o'clock, we'll have another schooling fish that will be on flash sale. And at 7 o'clock, we have another schooling fish that will be on flash sale. And then also in between, there's some fish that aren't cichlids. And then there's a brand new fish that starts at 9 p.m. It's not even on our website yet. It's a brand new fish that is not even on the website yet. That's going to be a flash sale item too. So no, not all of this year. Let me turn you guys around. Sorry about that, guys. So this year we have a lot of different fish than we normally have. Usually it's a lot of African cichlids. Usually it's a high dollar African cichlid, say like a 4 to 5 inch male, or 3 to 4 inch male. Just something that typically is just what we do. This year we have a lot of variety. It's not all African cichlids. There's some tetras in there. There's some. I don't want to give anything away, but they're not all African cichlids. So make sure you're checking it out. And these are all going to be higher dollar fish usually. That's we like to give that like big discount, so it's exciting. So make sure you're checking. The next one though, you guys aren't going to want to miss. So be sure at 1 o'clock, you definitely check this out. Liam, great question about the Rollicaros. That's something we're breeding, but not with a lot of success, unfortunately. We're getting spawns from them, but the eggs seem to not be fertilized over and over. So I'm not too sure about our breeders. We might have to get in some new ones ourselves to kind of get that line going. Because unfortunately, I think we've had spawns maybe over the last like 6 months. We've had 4 or 5 spawns, and every time the eggs just don't hatch. So I'm assuming they're infertile. Whether it's the male or the female. But so unfortunately, I don't have a line on when we'll get those again soon on the website. But it's definitely something we're working on and we're not giving up on. Anything to go with your new angels? Let me see. Anything that's going on sale with your new angels? Yes. On the flash sales, yes. And Also, let me check the BOGOs really quick. There'll be some items on going on BOGO as well. Um, let's see. So some of the items going on BOGO tomorrow. Got some plants going on BOGO. We got some plecos that'll be going on BOGO. So be sure to check it out. Also some smaller fish as well. Maybe some schooling fish. Um, I need schooling fish. Can we get hints? How about a lot of color? They're pretty new. They're orange and yellow. Um, and they're one of the more expensive ones we sell. As far as schooling fish, 7 o'clock would be my. If you're looking for schooling fish, 7 o'clock. They're going to be 40% off 10 packs of them. And there's only 5 10 packs available on the flash sale. So that's 50 fish total. 7 o'clock. Make sure you check it out if you're looking for a schooling fish. It's one of the more, they stand out a lot to some of these other tetras. So you got all kinds of good color in them. All right. Any rainbow deals? Yes, we do have rainbows going on the flash sale. I'll leave it at that. So if you're checking out the flash sales, we do have some rainbow summer pairs. Some are male only, so be sure to check that out. Irving, if you pay close attention, I might show them in a few minutes, but I'm not going to say that I'm showing them because I'm pretty excited about it. Unfortunately, it's only 50 though. Let's see, guys. Also, so guys, I know we're not going to be doing, I'm not showing a ton of fish, but I want to go over a couple things. Last week, we got a brand new, it's a massive, I mean, a huge shipment of fish in from Indonesia. All, I would say over about 70% of that order that came in is going to be for breeders. Now we will sell off some stuff like we got in, I'm going to turn you guys around. There's a really nice male OB over here showing off in a second. We got in a bunch of new rainbow fish breeders. We're probably more than likely going to be selling off the extra males. Unfortunately, they only sell them to us in pairs. So all the extra males we're going to be selling, but it's not going to be that many. So we only bought 15 pairs of a lot of these fish. So it might only be like five, maybe 5 to 10 males we might be selling on some of these fish. So really depends on what we have available. But we are going to have some new fish available on the website soon. And then we're all going to, these are brand new to us too. A lot of these, they're going to be breeders. So got some exciting things coming with brand new breeding rainbow fish. And they're in the new warehouse. And there's a giant window in that new warehouse. And it's just letting natural light on all these rainbows. Now the rainbows are still small. They're like 2 inches, a lot of them. But with the natural light hitting them, with the black background in the new warehouse, they just really pop. I can't show you them because we lose service as soon as I walk over there, but hopefully soon we'll be able to show you guys that. Any of them smaller rainbows? Yes. We brought in new breeding stock of some pretty exciting things. So we got the red laser wapogas. Those are relatively small. We brought in some luminatus and some other like dwarf species. And then also on the flash sale, we are going to have a dwarf species of rainbow on the flash sale. So those are going to be sold in pairs. So I'm not going to tell you which fish it is, but there will be some dwarf rainbows sold as pairs on the flash sale. So keep an eye out for that. Let me show you guys this male. I know as soon as I go over there, he might stop, but there's a male OB behind us, just really showing off. So he's in this tank right here, right here. They're just fighting back and forth, but the male, there's one male in here. He's just really showing off, and he's running the tank. It's this guy right here. I really like the dark orange head he has. The purple body. He's got this whole half of the tank to himself. Meanwhile, everybody else is over here stacked up. So he's got control of this tank. He keeps hovering over this rock and keeping everybody away from it. All right, let's see. Got a long comment here. Anything from the Congo? I have a 250-gallon Congo bathtub. Be sure to keep on the eye. Keep your eyes on the flash sales. I'll leave it at that. There are some fish from the Congo. Now also, we do have, these might not be on sale. They're just 15% off, but we do have Congo tetras available on the website and several other just like Congo fish. We have the Congoensis, which is I'll show you guys the Congoensis in a second. So here are the Congo tetras. They're about an inch and a quarter, inch and a half. You can already see male and female on them. Congo tetras, and then over here, big fan of these guys. So these are a Tanganyikan shell dweller. Oh, here we go. These guys are pretty cool. Just do your research before you get them. I think they get kind of large. These guys are pretty cool. Yes, Irving. Congo tetras do grow beautifully. Let's see. As far as Congo fish, we do have puffers. I don't know what's available currently, but we got the Mabu puffers. Check these guys out. Big old cuties. Look at that smile. We have the spotted Congo puffer. We have some more puffers here. The potato puffers. Absolutely love these potato puffers. So that's just a few fish. Let's see, guys. Let's go look at some other fish. Let's see, we have the jeweled golden tetras. These guys are awesome. These guys have been highly underrated. Definitely worth checking out the jewel goldens. We have some rainbow emperor tetras. Looking really good. These black rams are getting pretty dark down here. They're looking pretty good. Some of them are definitely darker than others, but this is pretty good looking. Let's see, what else we got, guys? Oh, here's some more Congoensis, guys. These guys are not being as shy. They're up front. They've been in the warehouse a little bit longer. Oh, spoke too soon, guys. They don't like the camera in their face. These guys are darting all over the place. So, the Congoensis is pretty cool fish. Worth checking out. Any gold roseline barbs? Well, Irving, yes, but they're not available yet. We did get some in. We only got 10 of them in, and they're probably 2.5 to 3 inches. They're good size, good color. They're still under quarantine. Those just came in. Let's see. What would I recommend as a dither fish for a group of red hump geos? Can't wait for my order of geos and gymnos. Dither fish. So with let's see what kind of geos you said. Red humps and gymnos. So probably like Balzani or something. Definitely something bigger. Larger tetras, and that it really depends on color what you like, but something big enough that they can't fit in their mouth. Um, Red humps. Um, Honestly, just anything that's not shaped like a neon tetra. Anything with a taller body would be good. It really depends if you want to keep it biotope specific or if you want to keep it just anything that could go with them. So anything larger, like you could do rainbow fish if you don't want to keep a biotope, or you could do larger tetras, things like serpe tetras, long fin serpe tetras. Let's see, you could do something like black widow tetra. They're bigger bodied. Anything that's taller. These guys would actually probably be big enough. The head and tail light tetras. If you're going with Terra Purpura, you're going to have to completely change your mindset. Terra Purpura can be kind of aggressive, so that changes things. I would go with something that's a lot bigger and faster at top. You might have to do like a rainbow fish. I know it's not necessarily like a biotope, and a lot of people would probably frown on that, but you want something bigger. Terra Purpura can be kind of aggressive, especially towards each other. I don't know how they would be towards Tetris. I have not personally kept them together, but let's look at some Terrapura. So here are some smaller ones, and I love these guys. I love their pattern, their color. Now these are the smaller ones, so you're not seeing all the color yet. Such a beautiful little fish, though. So they're gonna get around 4 inches, 5 inches. Just know that with the Terrapura, like I said, they do tend to get a little aggressive. Can you mix Tetras and German Rams? Absolutely. Brown Industrial Power Wash. Yes, you can absolutely keep Tetras with German Blue Rams. They work wonderfully together. Liam, that is a good idea with the gymnos. They do like cooler water, and it helps them with, if you're trying to spawn them, getting in that cooler water does help. I want to show you guys the red hook silver dollars. They're looking really good. And they're pretty big. They're probably 2.5 inches. And look at that. Look at that hook on this guy. It's awesome. They're looking really good. Can we see the Aves Creek rainbow? Yes, we can. So, guys, who has made an order? Have you guys made orders yet, or are you waiting to purchase everything at the end? What are you guys doing? All right, here are the Aves Creek. This is just one tank. You can see there's a nice male in there already, colored up. Steven, those red hooks are gorgeous. I 100% agree. If they weren't such plant eaters, I would have um, any type of silver dollar. I love silver dollars. They're beautiful fish. I love how graceful they look. A dream tank of mine would be like silver dollars and angelfish. I just love maybe even some discus, like a giant tank full of them. The problem is they're super plant eaters, and I love plants, so I have opted not to keep them, unfortunately. So Irving, if you are, I see what Irving said. So Irving said he has a cart and he's curious on the flash sales. So Irving, what I recommend is to purchase those fish now, just so nothing sells out on you. Anything that you're really interested in, buy it now. And then if you do see a flash sale you like, purchase that fish during flash sale. So I'm gonna turn you guys around. I want to explain something to you. So let me find a seat. I want to explain, if you guys are new to our Black Friday sale, let me just explain this really quick and then we'll go look at some more fish. So on our Black Friday sale, we expect you guys to make multiple orders. Now, our site requires you to make a $50 minimum purchase for delivery. So, if you don't fall within that category during this time, uh, have a previous order made already. So, Irving, say you placed your order now, and then in 2 hours you see a flash sale you want to buy. Say that flash sale only ends up being $35. Um, Place that order as a pickup, and then make sure at the end of the sale, after you've made all of your orders. Say you made 3 orders in total. Say you made your order right now, 2 hours you make one, and then say on Sunday you see something go on BOGO and you want to buy it, and so you purchase that. When you purchase those additional new orders, just place it as pickup, and then when you're done with everything, say Sunday on your final sale, get all of your order numbers together, email us and say, hey, here's my 3 order numbers. Can you please ship these together? And we will do our best to make that happen. If you don't email us, we might miss it. If you email us, we'll make it happen. So just make sure you email us with that. So I know, I know in the past we've had people make like 7 or 8 orders and we combine them and ship them together. So just make sure you do that. Um, Steven, it really does suck that the silver dollars eat all the plants. All right. For my biotope, I'm reading Juan. So Juan has a biotope with 40 tetras, all Congo species, 5 Congo spotted pufferfish. I'm thinking of adding 2 pairs of jewel cichlids. Would you recommend the Moanda or the Turkana? So that's a preference thing. Really goes on what you prefer color wise. Me personally, I know a lot of people love the Turkana jewel, but I actually prefer the Moanda jewel. The Turkana, when they're not breeding or if they're not happy, I don't like their color that much. When they're breeding, color's really cool. On the other hand, the Moanda jewel, their color, even when they're not breeding, just to me personally, I think they look nicer. But Turkana, when in breeding color, they absolutely look phenomenal. I would say they look even better than the Moanda, but that's a personal preference. They both have similar. They're similar in temperament, so they're both the same amount of aggressive. If they breed, you might run into some issues. Maybe they dart up at your tetras, protecting their fry. So, or maybe depends on the size of your tank. Um, I would aim personally, unless you have a really large tank, I would aim to have only 1 pair of jewels in the tank, just so you don't have too much aggression. Any sales on shrimp? I'm gonna say yes, there is a sale that's gonna be on shrimp, but it's not neocardina, so it's not gonna be a neocardina shrimp. So if that's what you're looking for, let's see. Irving, you're welcome. Yeah, we don't want you guys to miss out on any sales opportunities. So we expect you guys to make multiple sales. Just please email us with all of your order numbers when you're done ordering. Um, so I would say the sale goes until Sunday at midnight. So I would say Sunday night when you're done ordering, just send an email to fish@imperialtropicals.com with all your order numbers, and we'll make it happen. Let's see, guys. Is there any fish you guys want to see? Anything you purchased? What would be a good amount of German rams and tetras for a 36 bow front? I would go with one pair of German blue rams, and then I would do. It depends on which tetra you get, but the bigger the school, the better. Like a pack of school of 30 tetras. It really depends on the tetra you get, the size, and everything. Another option other than tetras would be pencil fish. Pencil fish would make a really good fish, dither fish for rams. You could probably get away with up to 4 rams in a 36. You could do 2 pairs. That would work too. Thank you, TMG Aquatics. Happy belated Thanksgiving. You want to see some Malawi hawks? We can go over there and do that. And then somebody wants to see some star sapphires. And some blue acara. And the Cali Baru. All right, we're getting some fish now, guys. Let's turn around and look at some fish. So we'll start with the blue acara. So the blue acara are small. They're like an inch, 2 inches. Let's see what we have in this tank right now. Here they are. Love me some blue acara. See if I can get them to cooperate. Now, there are some other fish in here. These are the other fish with them, if you're curious, are Lepidolamprologus hecki. But here's the blue acara mixed in with them. They were growing up in the same area, and accidentally they got brought up together and put in the same tank. But they were bred down in our greenhouse and then grown up together, and then we accidentally put them in the same tank up here. There we go, some blue acara. Let's look at some Cali Biru. So the Cali Biru, also known as Holy Grail of rainbow fish, absolutely. Wait, Cali Biru? Oh, Cali Biru. I'm thinking Cali Tawa. Cali Biru are also awesome fish, but not known as the Holy Grail. So let me find the Cali Biru. I believe we have a bunch of these down in the greenhouse that we bred here. Right now, their colors are mostly turned off. There is a male right here with a little bit of yellow coming through. These guys are 2 to 3 inches. But unfortunately, later in the day, colors shut off. But these are the Cali Baru. All right, let's see. There was Malawi Hawk and Star Sapphire we're going to check out. So we'll go look at the Hawks first, and then I got to look up where the Star Sapphires are. What size Star Sapphire were you interested in trying to see? Right now, we only have a few in stock. We actually have 4 males in stock, so we'll look at those in a second. Let me look at the Malawi Hawks. We have the Malawi Gar right there. Malawi Gar. Tangerine Tigers. I'm not seeing the Hawks, guys. Let me double check inventory really quick. So let's see, Malawi Hawk. Okay, we have 17 available on the website. And we're looking at 3 to 4s and 4 to 5s. So we're going to go to the front. Oh, wow, these guys are looking pretty good. So we got some big ones. So we don't have a lot, but they're good size. Super cool fish. Now let's flip around to the front of this rack, and we have some star sapphires as well. So J. All right, so we got some 3 to 4 inch males here. I'm not seeing any chips on these guys yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chips on any of these. Let's get you guys a closer look. Still really nice blue. Actually, I see a tiny little chip on this guy. Dead center, right where the base of his tail. It's got a small chip. But yeah, that's the star sapphires. Someone wants to see red empress. Irvin, are you looking for a male red empress, or are you looking just for like a 1 to 2 inch? Let's see, red empress. Got the tangerine tigers right there. Almost mistake them for the red empress. Let me type them into. Let me type that into inventory real quick. I'll let you guys see the red empress. We might be out of stock on the red empress, guys. Let me check on the Sangha Bay. There we go. I found him. All right. So we're looking at 2 to 3 inches in stock. So we don't have right now we don't have any males up. Let's look at the 2 to 3 inch though. This is just some of them. We have more down in the greenhouse, but here's a nice male right here. He's probably 2.5 inches, and he's pretty colored up already. He's the dominant fish in the tank. If he'll turn sideways for us, there we go. I see some other males too that aren't dominant. They aren't showing all the color yet. And I actually just saw a female holding in here as well. See if I can find her again, show you guys. Where did she go? Well, there was a small female. There is a small female in here holding. I just can't find her in the moment. At the moment, there's another male right there. But yeah, there you go. I love a full color red empress too, Irving. The males are just phenomenal. That red and the blue, love them. James, unfortunately, no Nicolsi. We used to get those from a local breeder, and I think he stopped breeding them. So I don't know when we'll get those in again, but that's a nice fish. I really hope that we get them in again. All right, somebody wants to see the 3 to 4 inch Azurius. And then on those hawks, they were like 4 inches. Most of those Moai hawks were 4 to 5 inches. I didn't see like any like outstanding, really obvious males, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any. I would have to look closer. So let me pull up the location on the Azurius, and we will look at those. So we have all kinds of sizes of these Azurius. We're just going to look right here at one of our male tanks. We have these up as breeder packs, males, females. We have all sorts of Azirius. So this is a smaller size. These guys are just at 3 inches. So this is just the 3-inch tank, 3 to 4 inch. We have more. We have 4 to 5s. We have females. We have breeder packs. So that guy back there is looking good. But he's hiding. He's got the whole back corner to himself. All right, those are the Azurius. Liam, the only thing that's going to be on the website outside of the BOGOs that are new, there's one new item that's going to be on the flash sale. It's the very last flash sale item, but there's not going to be any necessarily new fish. But we got the flash sales today, and then we have the BOGOs. But only one of those flash sale items will be a brand new item to the website, and it's going to be the last one. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then it ends at 10. So they have an hour to get that flash sale price. All right, let's see. We do not have any longfin German blue rams. We do have some killifish. We have the Gardneri killifish, so one of the more common types. And then we also do have a Florida native type of killie. It is the I'm blanking on the names. It's a I know the scientific name. I'm gonna butcher it. It's Fundulus cristosos. It's a Florida native. That is a killifish as well. But I don't have any to show you up here. All right, I'm gonna post this question up really quick. TGM Aquatics has a question. If they select a smaller fish on the website and they are classified as unsexed, would a note be taken into consideration if we request males if they're showing male signs? Yes, absolutely. Let me turn you around. I want to answer this. So if you order unsexed fish on our website and you leave us a message asking for specific fish, male, female, maybe 2 males, 3 females, whatever you order, we do take all of your notes into consideration, and the packing crew does get that note. But we cannot guarantee we can fulfill that. So you can request all day long, but that does not mean you're going to get that unless it's specifically sold as that fish. Like, unless you specifically order a male, if you request a male, we can't guarantee it. Now, if you purchase a male, we guarantee a male. The best way to do that is if there's a fish you really want and they're smaller and they're unsexed, is to purchase multiple of that fish at that size. That way, if you say there's a fish you really want, but we only have them available at 2 to 3 inch, but you really want a male, if you order 3, you have a much higher chance of getting a male than if you just order 1. So just keep that in mind. We're not going to be able to guarantee anything, but if you order 10, your chance is even higher of getting a male than if you ordered 3. So we do our best as we're picking to give good ratios to customers. If you only order 1 and then someone next to you ordered 10, and we only see one obvious male, that person who ordered 10 is definitely going to get that obvious male versus the person who only ordered 1. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So keep that in mind when ordering. Somebody, Peyton, you want to see some Severums and some redhead topos? Let me look up some locations. I'm on my own today, so I got a kind of dual role here. Which kind of Severums do you want to see? I can show you just some. I can just pick out some to show you, but if there's a specific one, let me know. We have the gold Severums down here. Looking at like 2 to 3 inch and some 1 to 2 inch gold Severums. Now they don't have a light on this tank, so it's a little dark, but that's the gold Severums. Let's go look at some red spot gold Severums. They're looking really good. And they're in a tank with some light, so you're going to be able to see them. So here they are. All right, now let's go look at some redhead Tapajos. Right. Thank you. All right, these are pretty good size. We're looking at 2 to 3 inch redhead Tapajos here. Oh man, look at that male. He's fired up. Nice and red right in the center there. All right, so there you go. Redhead Tapajos and some Severums. You are welcome, Peyton. All right, guys. I am getting tired. I'm getting hungry. I think I'm about to wrap it up. But I just want to reiterate one more time, guys. If you have stuff in your cart during this Black Friday event, make sure you order your fish sooner rather than later. You can make multiple orders, but if you do, please, at the end of all your purchases, email us with your order numbers. Your order number is going to be like A98, blah, 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 blah. It's going to start with a letter and then have some numbers. Send us all of your order numbers. We'll combine them to ship. But you have to let us know. That's the only way we can guarantee that we get them out together. It's really busy, guys. So your order, this office right behind me here, guys, it's a lot going on there. We're trying to answer all the emails as they come in. Come Monday, we are going to be really backed up. So your orders might take some time getting out to you. So just please be patient. Also, with the holiday, shipping issues have already started. We're seeing it from FedEx. We're seeing it from UPS. We're having issues with the delays, weather delays, lost packages, you name it. We've seen it all already. It's already started. So if you guys have any issues with your packages coming your way, notify us as soon as you notice something. We do track everything, but when we're talking 300-400 orders, there's just 2 people in that office, so we might miss it. So if you see an issue, hey, my package got delayed, email us, let us know right away. We will reach out to our reps, let them know, hey, this is priority. We're dealing with live fish. Please do what you can for us. So let us know as soon as possible. If you get packages that are delayed, say you get them a day late, 2 days late, please still document everything as you would if it arrived on time. Take pictures, take videos, send them to us. Make sure you're getting those fish floating, temperature acclimating as soon as possible. We want to make sure that you guys are treated correctly, whether UPS lost your package or it just got delayed because they're too busy. So let us know as soon as possible and we'll figure this out. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Good luck with the Black Friday sales, and thank you guys for all. Thank you to everyone who's participating, and we will see you next week. I don't think we're going to do a giveaway next week just because I'm going to be so busy packing your orders, making sure everything gets out healthy, that I'm not going to have time to film the video. So that's just the way it is. But I'm assuming 2 weeks from now, we'll have one. So we'll see you guys then, and I'll talk to you later.